Hey, what is up everybody? In this video, we're going to talk about some tee tips. The tee is a very important tool for baseball players, and players use it at all levels: majors, minors, college, high school, little league, all of them. Even my boy Mike uses it. He's right down there. You probably know him. He uses it all the time as well, and he's the best player in baseball. So you should definitely use it, but you should also use it right, because you can definitely do it wrong. Welcome to Upswing Baseball, and on this channel we give you guys tips and drills to improve your baseball skills. So if you love baseball and want to improve your skills, consider subscribing. So we're just going to get straight into the video talking about tee tips to help you get the most out of your tee time. So the first tip I want to talk about is tee placement. So you want to get lots of different spots, not too far out or not too close to you, because when it's too far out, you lunge, you get too far out on your front foot, and that creates bad habits because you won't be doing that. Nobody hits dingers like that, so you don't want to do that. And also when it's too close in terms of far out and back, when it's too close, you don't get that good extension and you can't hit well like that either. And also you want inside, outside, low and high as well. And on inside and outside, on the inside pitches, you want it a little farther out, because you need to turn your hips and turn it and blast it over that fence out there and pull that sucker. And then on outside pitches, you want to shoot it the other way, and it's a little bit closer to your body, so you wait a little bit more to get your hands out and then shoot it that way. And then you want to work on your high and low pitches, because you will not just get belt high pitches in a game. You want to be able to hit that high pitch, hit that low pitch. If you can hit that low pitch, that's great. That's helpful, because all those pitchers are throwing down there. But you want to work on those all kinds of pitches, because you just don't get those belt high pitches all the time. And even the big leaguers, they don't get paid to hit those belt high pitches. They get paid to hit pitches all over the place. That's why they are where they are, because they are good. And you want to be good, so change up your spots. And it's all about game simulation, right? The tee is not as good as BP or live pitching and a real pitcher throwing to you, but it's our job as baseball players practicing to make it as game situation-y as possible. So moving on from that, the second tee tip I have for you guys is chilling out, all right? So you want to take time in between your swings when you're hitting balls off the tee. You don't want to just go rapid fire 10 swings in 10 seconds, because in a game you're not going to get 10 swings in 10 seconds, right? There's like a bunch of seconds in between every pitch. So like I just said, game situation. You need to relax, reset, and recharge after every pitch. You can just take a quick power nap, just a little reset to get before you get back in there. And you also want to stay loose, all right? You don't want to tense up. You don't want to swing 100 kabillion, 1,000%, because one, you can't hit anything like that. Two, all it does for you is slows you down because you tense up. And three, you're just going to knock the tee over. You're just going to look stupid, and no one wants to look stupid, right? So the third tee tip I have for you guys is tracking your results, right? So the first part of that is taking video of your swing. So when you're on the tee, you're taking a couple hacks, like you set up the video, right? You're taking the video, you come over, take a few swings, go back, stop the video, look at it, say, oh, look at that, I didn't load right, or I didn't get my hands back, I didn't rotate my hips like I want to. And then you change that, you come back, you take more video, you're like, all right, I did that better, but I'm not doing this right, okay? And normally when people are hitting off tees, there's no one to watch them, so you have to be your own coach. And then also there's other great tools, but they cost a little bit of money, like the speed gun and the blast motion sensor. I'll put pictures of those up there, but they're great tools if you have a birthday coming up and you want to grab one. They help a ton with the speed gun. You can track your exit velocity off the tee, and that is great. And also the blast motion sensor, I have one. It is amazing. It tracks tons of stuff, bat speed, and like there's this metric that it has, blast factor. It combines all the different things that it collects into one nice score, and it scores your swings so you actually know when you're getting better. But yeah, definitely check those out if you can. Down in the description, I'll link those up and you can check those out. The fourth tee tip, this is just a quick change that you can make, is not staring at the ball the entire time you're hitting off the tee, right? Like I said, game simulation earlier, you want to make it as game-like as possible. So when you're staring at the ball the entire time when you're hitting, just going like that, that's not helping you. You have to pretend like there's a pitcher there, it's coming in, you see it, bam, it's right there on the tee, and you smoke it out of the ballpark, right? The fifth tee tip that I have for you guys is, it's a big one. It's getting the most out of every single swing when you're hitting off the tee. So the first part of that is staying focused and not letting your mind wander. Like, think about your girlfriend or that test in school another time when you're on the baseball field or in the baseball cage or wherever you are. When you're playing baseball, that's your time to get away from all that. So just forget about all that, focus on what you're doing. And also lock in on your mechanics. Like, don't just think about nothing either. You need to realize what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and actually getting better. Because when you let your mind wander and think about other things, bad habits get created, and instead of getting better, you're getting worse while you're at the field. And no one wants that. And also, I am a strong believer in quality over quantity, especially when it comes to hitting and tee work. It's way better to get 20 great, focused, with good mechanics swings in than getting 200 bad, lazy, you're just in the field, you're like, all right, I'm gonna do 200 swings because I'm a beast, you know, but your swings are trash and they made you worse, so you're not a beast, right? But that guy, I mean, 20 swings is not a lot, but when you do it right, it can really help. So I got a bonus sixth tip for you guys, and I'm gonna give you guys that in a second, but I just wanted to tell you about the Upswing Baseball blog real quick. It is legit. It's at www.upswingbaseball.com/baseball blog. It is legit. There's lots of amazing baseball content there. You should definitely check it out. There'll be a link for that. One of the first things down there in the description. So the sixth tip, and it's a little bonus for you guys, and I did not know this until very recently, but it's getting space. When you're hitting off the tee, you want lots of space. And like you don't realize this, but like when you're hitting into a bow net or something from 2 feet away, it's really hard to see the flight of the ball, right? And it's just hard to get that game simulation because you don't know where you're going. Like, a lot of the times you start hitting it straight into the net, and when you get actually on the field, those are not good beams that you want that are going to get out of the infield and in the gaps, right? They're just going to be hard ground balls. And I mean, as a bonus, you want to show off that distance, right? You want to show off those weight room gains, you know? You've been working hard in the weight room. You want to see how far you can hit the ball now. Blast them over that fence over there, you know? So, if you forgot anything that I talked about in this video, like you're trying to remember, what was that third tip he talked about? I don't really remember what it was. Don't worry about it. Check down in the description below. I'll have the video summaries. You can find everything I talked about all in one place. And also find links to all the gear that will help you with your tee work, like the blast motion sensor and that speed gun. And last but not least, check out my last hitting video about increasing bat speed. It is amazing. I had some great tips, and check that out in the description below as well. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.